Today we're going to be making a collar. Now collars have many applications. Right now we're going to put the collar on these. It's a 14-inch round collar. What we're going to do is it comes out as a flat piece of metal like this. We have to have an overlap. Now usually it's a 1-inch overlap. If the plasma designer designs it differently, he'll tell you, but this will be a 1-inch overlap. We're going to roll it over and then tack it. So if you can see right there, it's how the end result's going to look. So let's measure it out and mark it. You can use a scratcher, a marker. We're going to use a pen. So we're 1 inch there and there. Okay, so that's about 1 inch. Okay, so now we're going to go over and tack it, and we'll just use our fingers and then roll it over to the mark. So let's come over to the tacker. Okay, so we're going to go over the mark. It's kind of hard to see. We're going to go over the mark. Probably about a 1/16 of an inch is all. And then we want to make sure it's nice and flush, and then we'll tack it. Okay, so we got our tack. Now we're going to switch to the roller, which is this machine. Jordan in the background.
Corbin.
Playing with the kids. Corbin's in the background. Okay, so this is a 3-phase, so it'll go either way. So we turn it on one way, it'll roll that way, or that way. I'm going to turn it on, rolling it this way, and I'm going to open up the jaws all the way. We're going to seat it nice and tight to the scratch guard, and then I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on it, just a little bit. So about right there. We'll turn it on. I'm just going to keep my hand pushed up against this and let it kind of slide. And you can see there's an indent starting to make right there. That's what we're shooting for. So we're going to go all the way around one time. Okay, now we're all the way around. I'm going to go down about a half a turn to about a quarter turn and let it go again. If you do too much, it'll make the round collar a little bit oblong. Okay? So that seam is our mark. Now we're all the way through. Okay, I'm going to go down again. I'm just keeping pressure on this hand the whole time. The seam is the hardest part to pass through. Okay, it's starting to get oblong. Okay, now we're pretty good. We'll turn it off. Okay. So you can see we got that 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch flange, about a 1/4 inch flange. So now we'll come back over to the cap area. So now that we have our flange, the idea is it's supposed to stop right there. So that's how you build a collar with a 1/4 inch flange. Okay, so now we have the collar and the cap. We'll show you guys how it works. You're just gonna put it in the hole, and it should slide in. And then give it the pressure. Okay, so if you see here, the flange is going to stop the collar from actually leaving the cap or whatever device we want. Now something we're going to do, you can do is just do a quick tack on maybe all 4 sides to keep that from moving. But as you can see, it's going to have kind of a difficult time moving around. So that is how you put the collar on a cap, a boot, whatever. Same idea, same design. You just roll that 1/4 inch flange over.